And we ain't started no trouble, man. We out here doing our job. We out here doing what we came to do. And he got a poem for a security guard that want to get some fame off of something. You know what I'm saying? And he want to be overzealous. That's what we got going on. I'm trying to tell him, bro, you trying to make up a multi-million-dollar play. You feel me?
A lot of
Can you hear
people
me?
were saying, "Yeah, yeah, I can hear you. I can definitely hear
Okay.
you." So tell me, how did
Okay.
that all start? How did that all go begin? Because obviously, you guys, let's talk about the first meetup. You guys first met up with the Haneys and Bill, and the first interaction. I think Devin said,
All right.
he
Okay.
looking a little
Okay. Thank
small.
you. Okay. Thank you. I appreciate it.
And you guys were sizing
Absolutely.
each
Okay.
other up.
Hold on, man. Hold on, man. My bad. Got people talking to me. I couldn't hear you. Say that again, dog.
Like, the first meetup, the first engagement that you guys had, the first encounter that you guys had, I seemed like the Haneys was sizing your son up. What were the words being said, and talk to me about that situation before the whole shenanigans that happened
Oh
after.
no, everything was. I mean, everything was kosher. You know what I'm saying? It was no big deal. You know what I'm saying? They were talking about Vada, and then we get signed up for Vada. We told them we did get signed up for Vada. What if like they act like they was pressing like they act like they pressing somebody on something that we ain't. Come on, bro. We ain't worried about none of that. So the first encounter, the action was cool, with no problems. Even that interaction was fine until, like I said, the security guard got involved. It was just a little friendly, little, you know what I'm saying? It was not.
So the Vada comment, do you feel like that was because they were looking at your son as, oh, he look a little bigger than what we expect, or do you feel like him saying that he like,
No, no, no.
what did you get out of that interaction per
The
se?
Vada comment came, the Vada talk came before we ever got here. The Vada talk, I think he put Bill Haney put a tweet out about that yesterday. So I mean, again, I take that and we take that as a compliment. People think that, out of one side of their mouth, they say the boy's so bad he got to be on something. On the other side of their mouth, the boy say who he knocking out. So we take that as a compliment. So they trying to, they were saying the boy owns something. He clean, what I'm saying, but he a clean fighter. We ain't got no problem proving he a clean fighter. He literally takes less than any fighter I guarantee you. He takes a multivitamin and he takes zinc. That's it. And oh wait,
Um,
and the multivitamin he takes is the same multivitamin I've been giving him since he was 14 years old. True story.
mm, mm. So tell me, what you've met with Bill Haney before, but this time around, what do you guys think about the Haneys and that whole situation now?
I gotta say, I was always on their side, even on this case. When I talked to you in the past, and people compared me to Bill, I always gave them props, I always showed them love. I'm starting to turn over just a little bit, and I'm starting to realize the games they play, but it's all also gamesmanship too, though. So I do understand that. So I'm gonna stand down on my opinions at the moment, but I'm going to say this: in real life, they really do think they're above everybody. They really do think that they are top. They think they top notch. You know what I'm saying? They think they are the creme de la creme. So we're gonna make sure we take care of that. They think you're not supposed to challenge them. They think that you are beneath them. They think all of that in real life. So we're gonna make sure we take care of that.
What you think about the encounter that you guys had in the back room? I seen that, security guards were going on the ground, you was going on the ground, and obviously it started with your son saying something to Devin, and Devin shooting. I think there was some hands being put on each other, kind of, and shooting away type of deal. What was
Uh,
going on in that situation?
so basically, that's just like any other boxing altercation, any other face off, or any other. When you get in a man's face and you get in the man's space, of course you're gonna put your hand between, and it's gonna be all of that. The security guard's job is supposed to be to protect his product, to protect his man. Security guard's job is not to jump in and go fight somebody else or go at somebody else. That's not their job. That's not what that's not what they're supposed to do. You get what I'm saying? Because like, really, if I want to be a hoe, that's really a charge. That's really assault. You get what I'm saying? Like you literally stepped in a situation that had absolutely nothing to do with you whatsoever. You touching $1 million fighter. You messing up multi-million dollar deals. You know what I mean? and you really just a hood guy that they done hired to be your security. So really, he messing up. He really messing up the whole play, if you ask me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, here's that.
Hold on one
First,
second. Hold on
this
one
is
second.
when you guys first met.
Hold on one second now. Hold on one second.
So he's saying your son's small.
Well, yeah. Oh, just keep it for a minute. I got no, keep it for a minute. I'm being in this. Okay. Okay. All right. Yeah. Hello.
So yes. So he was saying that your son was small. Tell
Yeah,
me,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
what's going on in that situation?
Oh, nothing. Just well, like I said, a regular sizing up type situation. You know what I'm saying? Just them getting in front of each other for the first time and them just being sized up. That's about it. Devin Haney and Bill Haney, who just put out a charge for battery and assault in a boxing ring in a sanctioned boxing match. You know what I'm saying? And you got your security guard outside that had nothing to do with what was going on, literally turning around and attempting to assault $1 million fighter. So that's why I made that post to let them know, like, bro, you do understand we got you by the balls here. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I was you, if I moved like you move, then I would sue you. But fortunately, I move like I move. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, I move like I move. And even with an injury and everything else, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna go on in, we're gonna let it do what it do, but I'm gonna see what's up on some other stuff.
Yeah, so that was you threw a little shot there. You
Yeah,
threw a
yeah,
little shot as
absolutely.
far as
It's a reality check. I'm doing a reality check. They're not above all. They're not, again, like I said, they really believe that they above people. That's what I'm telling you. They really believe that they are the creme de la creme, and I really don't believe they are. Like, there's nothing about Devin don't even need bodyguards. Devin is I seen I've been Zab. Zab is bigger than Devin Haney. Zab Judah is more known in the world than Devin Haney. Zab
of
Judah don't
course.
walk around with no bodyguards.
He's a Hall of Famer, bro. And when you see Zab, he's normally with a crew.
But he didn't walk around with no bodyguards, is what I'm saying to you.
Nah, nah, nah.
That's what I'm saying
That's
to
the
you.
people's champ.
That's what I'm saying. So what I'm telling you is walking through this hotel, walking through where we are, ain't nobody at Devin like that. I seen Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather, I can understand having bodyguards. People really, really are at Floyd Mayweather. Like, they really, really bombard him. I seen that with my own eyes. But a person like Devin Haney, he don't even need a bodyguard. He a hope of that. He don't need a bodyguard.
Mm. So Omac original, thank you for the $2. Damn, Debo had Junior's shirt over his whole head. What's your thoughts on that situation too? Of
Uh,
that situation? Do you feel like they went a little too far?
no, I think how hard is it to reach? That's like grabbing hair. How hard is it to reach out and grab a piece of cloth and snatch on a piece of cloth? When it came to the physicality, Brian Norman Jr., the 5'8" fighter, 147-pound champion, flipped him on his ass. That's what happened. So
Talk
it's
to him.
not hard. You know, you see women all the time grab hair all the time and still get beat up. They grab hair, they hold hair, and they lock down on hair. It's not hard to grab a piece of flying object and rip it. That's not hard to do. But when it came to the physicality and they got to what's in that cloth, he got flipped on his ASX.
Yeah. So now there was a part there that I think I don't know who posted out there that Bill saying you're messing up the bag. Do you feel like that was genuine? Do you
It
feel
was
like
very genuine.
Bill
Yeah.
do you feel like Bill should have kind of went ahead of it, or do you feel like it was perfect promotion?
No, no,
Some
no.
people also in the comments were saying this was a great acting job. What would you have to say about that as well?
I can tell you with no acting nowhere in that room, and I can tell you, Bill, it was actually genuine what Bill said. It was there, but that actually helped me out, and it told me a lot. It told me that we are gonna make it to this fight. He was really worried about that money. He was really worried about getting that money. So that was actually a positive thing that I learned from this fight. So, the worries of me thinking, damn, I wonder if they actually gonna go through with this fight. I wonder if they're gonna try to pull out. I wonder if they're gonna fake an injury. I don't feel that way no more because I'm listening to what Bill worried about, and he worried about the money. And in order to get the money, you got to make it to that ring.
Mm, mm. I like I like this. So, other than what the cameras have really put out there, have you guys linked up like afterwards, talked about this, or every you guys just went separate ways?
You mean after the situation there, who talked?
Right, you and Bill,
Yeah, I
or
mean,
you and Haney and
me,
anybody?
Bill, Deb, yeah, no, we shook it out because like I said, this is a multi-million-dollar deal. This ain't no play
I
money.
seen you yelling at the security guard after in one of the
Yeah,
videos as
yeah,
well.
this is, bro. What are you doing? What are you doing? Like, bro, what are you doing? Do you know what we talking about here? You ain't even finna think of making the money that we talking about here. What in your life, probably. You know what I'm saying? Like, so no, in your life, almost a guarantee if you're a security guard. So I'm like, bro, what you doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, this is life changing money you talking about. Pretty much on both ends, even for them to sustain their life they got. So, and again, and the bill coming out saying what he said validated that. It's not play money we're talking about. So, oh no! People in the comments, you got to remember, bro, these people in the comments there's some of them. I'm not gonna say all of them are the dumbest SOBs ever. So, and we're nothing staged about none of that. We're nothing staged about none of that.
Yeah, people were saying in the comments, they're like, "Yo, senior, where was you at when you pulled when they were pulling his shirt?" And I was like, "He was right there. Like
I was
I
right
seen
there on
you
the
trying to
side.
defend
I
your
was right
son,
on the side. You got to understand when the whole
but the
this is
business, you're still thinking
no, no,
about the business in the same
no,
time,
no,
right?"
no, no. It's two things that was on my mind. The business was on my mind, but first, when the pressure, it was pressure for me because my arm is hurt right now. The pressure that was coming at me, and I had no resistance. I had no resistance for the pressure, which is why I was going back. I was going backwards because I couldn't withstand the pressure that's coming at me. You get what I'm saying? I can't, you know what I mean? What can I do? So that's what that was about. So on my mind, really, first and foremost, is always gonna be personal protection. My son was right there. I didn't realize he grabbed my son's shirt. I didn't see that at all. Because I guess when he grabbed my shirt, it was up over on this side. It was on this side of my head, and my son was to my left. I didn't know he grabbed my son. I didn't know nothing happened with my son until I saw the video, just like everybody else. I had no clue that he was right over there with me. I had no clue that was going on. You know what I'm saying? So to be honest with you, in my mind, you know what I'm saying? He coming to me. I can't deal with the pressure at the moment. So I'm like, bro, that's why I keep saying, bro, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing? You tripping. You tripping. That's why I kept saying, you tripping, bro. You know what we talking about here? I'm like, bro, but somebody get this jigaboo. He don't know what's going on around here. They talking about
Mm.
that they talking about we ain't never been on this level. He ain't never been on this level. He need to go about his business. He need to go back to the hood where he came from. Cause that ain't what we doing.
Um, Hunter on the hunt. Thank you for the $20. Fucks what they talking about. I fucks with Junior. He a real one. Got my vote. Thank you for the donations. Yeah, man. So a lot of people were seeing that as well. Like they were talking down on Junior, but I would say to myself, damn, how Junior probably weighing like what's he weighing? Like 170. I'm not even
One
gonna
six.
talk
No,
about
no,
what he
no. He
weighing.
about 160. About 160. I told you he walking around about 162. He walking right there 160.
And
160,
and
162.
and he brought homeboy down. That's probably like around
And B
two
is
forty.
B. B
And
is a piece of
he was not letting go until he was on the ground.
B is a piece of steel. If you touch B, if you dap B up, if you ever meet B, B is like a piece of steel, man. You can dap him up and you can feel his energy. He a piece of steel. Hey, how you doing?
I said, damn, he could play corner, defensive corner.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
um, yo, this Do you feel like this shit just got real though? Do you feel like it's a little bit more personal? What do you think?
I love it. This is the most personal. This is the biggest fight we ever been in, the biggest stage we ever been on, and I think that all the build up, all the all of the B side, all of the enemy territory, all of the slander, everything that we experienced, or my son experienced, not we, my son, everything my son experienced through these years or through this last year, whatever, all of them built him up just for this moment. That is nothing to him. You seen that's why he was smiling. He's comfortable. He's comfortable in any exchange. You watch him in there with any fight. He's comfortable in any exchange. I always talk. You have a lot of people that do a lot of talking and yapping and whatever. You go watch Devin fight. Devin is comfortable in no exchange. That's the true story. You go watch Devin in any fight. He's never comfortable. He's always flinching. He's always trying. Even in this situation, what did he do? He got behind the security guard and got 30 miles back. He's not comfortable in those type of situations. So they think they what they did was they messed up. They let real deal people who own the streets who do this in real life get close to him. That's what they did. So right now we're gonna bring it in. We're gonna show him what it's really about. We're gonna show his manicured hands and all his soft fingers and everything. The boy, he's like a female. True story. He's like a whole female if y'all see him in real life. Devin Haney is like a female. We're gonna show him what all this is about.
What got him so hyped? What got Devin so hyped to start that though?
Well, what started it in the whole first place was they was doing a round table with I don't know what it's called, with Chris Mannix. That's where the two fighters be pulled up to the table, the chair turned around and they be talking smack or whatever else. Man, B Son him, bro, he killed it. B killed it, man. He killed it. Devin Haney kept repeating the same thing, kept repeating this, and B was genuine every time, every time. I mean, just you'll see it, it's gonna come out. So he was genuine every time, like, bro, man, why'd you stop saying that? He was repeating Floyd. He was coming up with Floyd quotes. Like it was crazy. So after that,
It was acting like a poet.
man, B was doing his thing. Y'all see, it's gonna come out on the zone. It was on the zone with Chris Mannix. So
Okay.
after that, Bill get to yelling out, "Oh, so I guess his daddy did teach him how to promote. He did it. No, you can't put that on me. That boy is who he is. He did his thing." So you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I guess it. See, that's why I'm telling you about them thinking they're above everybody. They don't. They like. Have you ever heard Bill? He do a lot of talking. He do a lot of yapping, and he expects you to shut up, and he expects to be the loudest voice. But what we can do, because we're so genuine with it, what's up, big dog? All right, boy. Okay. But what we can do, because we're so genuine with it, is we do that naturally. We ain't got to be scripted. It's real deal. It's real life for us. That's why I say they made a mistake and let the wrong ones in. This is genuine. This is authentic. You know what I'm saying? We don't have to worry about the scripted and running these plays. Devin can't do that. Bill can do that. Devin cannot do that. That's why Bill talks a lot and Devin does not. You feel what I'm saying? See, in
Oh, so
this
you
case,
was basically he basically saying you trained him well when he said that to you.
yes. But see, the thing is, you got two people. You got two on this side that can do it. You know, you ain't gonna never shut me up and be the same way. Like, bro, you ain't got nothing to say. And B had just so you got me out here doing what I'm doing with Bill. Bill trying to talk. I'm trying to talk. I'm talking too. Like I said, he looked for people to stutter. He looked for you to babble. He looked for you to blah blah blah. He looks for that so he can capitalize on that. Nah, I don't get twisted up. Y'all hear how fast I talk. You feel what I'm saying? I know how to get my words together. I'm a fast thinker. My son is the exact same way. He sunned him in that what you call it in that interview. I mean, he kept saying the same thing. I mean, he was killing it. And so when it came out of there, that's where it went to. We was leaving, we was walking out. They was like kind of side by like you saw it. So then that's when we was letting them know, like, bro, what you talking about? Somebody we giving y'all this opportunity. How y'all giving us opportunity at the title when we got the title? That's how it started. Like you giving us
Ah.
opportunity. You're giving us opportunity. You're giving us the opportunity at what? You don't have a title. So what are you giving us? What exactly are you giving us the opportunity at? Because the last time I checked, which they may not know, is Turkey was looking at us anyway. So they thought the only way we was gonna get on a Turkey card or something was through them. So Turkey was looking at us anyway. You feel what I'm saying? Turkey likes good fights. So again, that's what I'm saying. They think that they are the reason. They think that they are the gods of this game. but they finna learn something different. Devin going to sleep.
Mm.
Devin gonna get hurt and he going to sleep. I know some
So he,
things. No,
yeah.
listen, I know some things. I know some things, and I know some things. And I'm telling you, I don't care who think what. I don't care what y'all think about boxing. I don't care what y'all think about feet. Devin gonna get hurt and Devin gonna go to sleep.